Australia, 2025. The continent stands at a tipping point. Modern Sydney stretches skyward, glass towers glinting in the harsh sun, but a rising heat haze distorts the skyline. Beyond the city, the Outback lies parched, its ochre plains cracked under prolonged droughts. The Great Barrier Reef shows bleaching patches, a visible testament to ocean warming and ecological strain. Along the coasts, solar farms rise as a symbol of humanity's attempt to pivot toward renewable energy. This is a nation beginning to confront the dual forces of climate change and technological urgency, a moment suspended between awareness and action. Fast forward to 2500, and Australia has begun to adapt in unprecedented ways. Coastal belts shield major cities from rising seas, while lowlands have partially submerged into managed aquatic landscapes. Floating suburbs hover off urban cores, engineered mangrove barriers guard the inland, and restored reef nurseries pulse with life where coral once withered. The continent demonstrates near-future sci-fi realism, where urban planning, climate adaptation, and ecological restoration intertwine seamlessly. The synergy of technology and environmental stewardship begins to define Australia's identity. By 3000, the inland deserts are no longer empty voids. Large-scale desalination projects create oases in the Outback, supporting hybrid agricultural biodomes and rewilded corridors for flora and fauna. Expansive solar mirror arrays transform deserts into energy hubs, reflecting a commitment to sustainable engineering. Australia has entered a phase of ecological reconstruction, blending high-tech infrastructure with deliberate natural revival. The continent is no longer merely surviving climate change, it is actively redesigning its ecosystems. In 3500, the eastern seaboard becomes a network of floating city archipelagos. The Great Barrier Reef evolves into a living energy reef, generating renewable power while supporting marine biodiversity. Amphibious transport weaves between ocean farming platforms and urban hubs, creating a cinematic coastal landscape of coexistence. Here, human settlement is no longer imposed on the environment. It flows with it, transforming cities into adaptive, semi-autonomous ecological entities. By 4000, Australia implements continental-scale climate regulation. Atmospheric scrub towers clean the air, orbital-linked nodes modulate rainfall, and synthetic biology has cultivated massive carbon-sequestering forests. The landscape itself becomes a climate engineering apparatus, a photorealistic vision of how technology can intervene at planetary scales. Humanity's role shifts from reactive to proactive, designing the climate rather than merely enduring it. In 4500, the Outback transforms into a biotech laboratory and living biosphere. Engineered woodlands and wetlands replace deserts. Drones roam the landscape, restoring habitats, and Indigenous-led stewardship guides ecological planning. Australia embodies a speculative naturalism, where cultural heritage and advanced bioengineering coalesce to rejuvenate ancient lands. Every biome is carefully curated to balance human activity with ecological integrity. By 5000, the continent hosts hybrid urban wilderness settlements. Semi-transparent canopy cities integrate with native ecosystems, wildlife corridors traverse metropolitan zones, and renewable energy forests power human life while supporting biodiversity. Cities are no longer separate from the land, they are living extensions of it. This era marks the peak of harmonious cohabitation, where civilization grows alongside nature instead of over it. In 5200, Australia evolves into an ocean-integrated continent. Coastal rings of energy farms line the shore, submerged cultural sites preserved in transparent domes, and migratory corridors for marine megafauna are maintained. The boundary between land and sea blurs, creating a cinematic marine continental synthesis. Human presence enhances the environment while maintaining ecological flow, demonstrating a mature integration of terrestrial and aquatic systems. By 5400, Australia's ecosystems function at planetary scales. Living meshworks connect soil, sea, and atmosphere, supporting research into terraforming and climate engineering. Cities, farms, and natural reserves form a continuous ecological network. Visionary architecture emerges not just from aesthetic choice but from necessity, structuring human life within a self-regulating, thriving biosphere. Finally, in 5500, Australia becomes a living continent. Climate infrastructure self-regulates, urban areas function as symbiotic organisms entwined with native biota, and nightscapes glow with sustainable energy networks. This is a world where technology and nature are no longer in opposition. The continent has rebuilt itself, not as it was, but as a fully integrated, self-sustaining ecological entity, a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and vision across millennia. From 2025 to 5500, Australia's journey is a narrative of transformation, adaptation, and synthesis. Rising heat, drought, and ecological collapse give way to intelligent design, ecological engineering, and cultural stewardship. The continent exemplifies how technology, climate adaptation, and a deep respect for nature can coalesce, turning environmental crisis into a canvas for regeneration. Australia's story is both a cautionary tale and a vision of hope, a model of how a society can reconstruct itself under the dual pressures of climate and innovation, bridging the gap between survival and flourishing across millennia.